All right, can you give a short introduction of yourself?
Yeah, hi. My name is William Thompson. I'm with Steam. We're a geothermal engineering consulting company just outside of Lauderdale, Italy, where geothermal was born over 150 years ago. We're thrilled to be here in Beijing, mainly because the Chinese market is not one we're actually present in, though we do have some projects in the Philippines and in Japan. We've been following ThinkGeoEnergy for years. Great guys over there. They're doing a wonderful job promoting this industry. I personally have been in geothermal for about 18 months, and I got to tell you, this has just been the trip of a lifetime for me. So being able to come here, represent our company, see our clients, Baker Hughes, Turbodin, a lot of people that we work with out of Italy, also our international clients, catching back up with people that you don't get to see but about a couple of times a year. It's really just a wonderful time, great environment. You hear people talking about solutions, you hear people talking about problems. Really happy to see the way that this family, this geothermal family, is starting to pull together and propose itself to the world, not just as the little brother of renewables, but as the champion of where renewables can go in the next 10 to 20 years. Really what you're struck by is passion. You know, I wrote a text message to my mom. She asked me how things were going, and I said, this is the perfect place to be because it's filled with geeky, techie nerds, and I count myself in that crowd. It's filled with just champions and believers of the industry, and I also count myself among those. Wonderful old-fashioned businessmen, and you got to have those because if the unit economics don't work out, that this industry is never going to go anywhere. And then at the end of the day, you've just got people the researchers and the academics that, are really trying to help the business grow. They're putting the papers that are being presented here are amazing. They range all across the board. Really, I just see this whole event being here in China is energetic. And the IEGA is doing such a great job promoting this wonderful industry. Been meeting a bunch of great people there. For a newcomer, it's almost like a trial by fire, getting to see how everything works and how this industry is pushing itself forward. Well, Steam right now is mainly focused on what we've always been focused on. So for about 35 years, Steam has been in what we call an end-to-end geothermal consulting and engineering company. That means as soon as somebody has an idea to build a geothermal power plant, and we're talking about traditional geothermal power plants, although we are working on closed cycle power plants for a more environmentally friendly approach, but just standard flash and binary cycle power plants is our bread and butter. We've been doing that for over 35 years. So as soon as somebody needs a business case, we sit down and we help them with the business case. We go through feasibility studies with them. We help them de-risk the exploration process in the geothermal development. We're owner engineers. That's really our bread and butter. We're going to make sure that if you want to build a geothermal power plant, that it gets permitting as quickly as possible. We shorten those timelines, de-risk that project as much as possible. And then we also love, of course, to do the engineering side of it. Our engineering manager, probably the biggest weakness we have as a company is he's almost never in the office because he's always commissioning power plants. Really, right now, we're loving the work we're doing in Kenya. That's a world leader in terms of geothermal growth in the industry. The Geothermal Development Company is a great partner for us, great client. I would even use the word partner instead of client with a lot of the people we're working with because it's an adventure that you're on together. I liken the geothermal industry in a lot of ways to what Elon Musk is doing with SpaceX. He's trying to get to another planet, but in a lot of ways, geothermal is trying to get to another planet too, a planet that people have forgotten about, that is right under our feet. It's a great way to help the human race thrive, but also connect with the actuality of who we are. We're a population of humans that's trying to figure out how to make this climate problem go away, how to fix it. And Geothermal Rising uses this tagline, using the earth to fix the earth. That's what Steam wants to do. We want to give life to geothermal projects. And I think the key word there is life. How can we apply an industry which is very tech heavy? And how can we turn that from a sort of a mechanized colossus? People, there's the association with oil and gas because they've got the technology, right? But if we can take that technology and turn it into a life-giving solution, that's what geothermal wants to be. That's what Steam is here, and that's what I'm excited to be at the event this year.